Hey guys, Logan Battles here. So, week 7 of college football is coming up on Saturday, or at least most games for week 7 is coming up on Saturday. So I want to do my prediction video for week 7 today, which is Friday. So, let's go. Starting off with number 1 Alabama versus number 9 Tennessee. I almost forgot. Tennessee was very lucky in at least 2 of 3 games that were so close. They barely beat Florida, although they did beat them by 10 points. They barely beat Georgia by a Hail Mary pass, winning this game barely by 3 points. And they almost beat Texas A&M. I believe it was at second overtime. Tennessee was lucky in 2 of those 3 last games. Now with Alabama, last week they gave up 30 points to a team that I never really thought would score 30 points, which is the Arkansas Razorbacks. So with that being said, with the schedules that I just looked at, Alabama might beat Tennessee, but barely. Number 2 Ohio State versus number 8 Wisconsin. This is the second top 10 ranked matchup besides the number 1 Alabama versus number 9 Tennessee, the first top 10 ranked matchup. Now this game is going to be interesting. I think this might end up a little bit be a 30-point game. Now Wisconsin last week against Michigan, I was giving them like I think it was 24 points if I'm correct, and Michigan 41 points. They didn't even score that much in that last game. Michigan barely beat Wisconsin 14-7. Really? Whereas Ohio State, it's not very surprising. They beat up everybody, especially one god-awful team right now, Rutgers, I believe is how you pronounce it. They're undefeated, as well as Alabama. I forgot to mention Alabama is undefeated, 6-0. So Wisconsin, I think, will struggle a lot against Ohio State. JT Barrett, the quarterback for the Ohio State Buckeyes, might do well against the Badgers defense. So with that being said, I'm going with Ohio State to win this game. North Carolina State, or NC State if you want to call it, versus number 3 Clemson. Clemson is going to win this game, honestly. And it's very, very, very likely they will win this game. Last week, Clemson beat up Boston College at their home turf, 56-10. North Carolina State, I think, will struggle a lot, like I said about Wisconsin. I think NC State will end up struggling the same way Wisconsin would be, or might be, against Ohio State. Because Clemson has a really great, spectacular, experienced quarterback. Because remember, last year, or at least earlier this year when they entered the national championship against Alabama, Deshaun Watson put up a heck of a show. He did the same thing this year against Lamar Jackson's Louisville Cardinals. So anyway, with that being said, I'm picking Clemson to win this game dominantly against NC State. Number 12, Ole Miss versus number 22, Arkansas. Last year, I believe, Arkansas beat Ole Miss at their home turf. At second overtime, I think? See, I think the Ole Miss Rebels might get their revenge for last year's loss to the Arkansas Razorbacks. And I do believe that this will be a close game. I might pick Ole Miss to win this game, but barely against Arkansas. Wake Forest versus number 14 Florida State. Now, Florida State almost went into overtime with Miami. You know, the Miami Hurricanes, one of my Florida State Seminoles in-state arch rivals. So yeah, Wake Forest, even though they're 4-1, They only lost to Tennessee at Bristol Motor Speedway, I believe. I'm pretty sure they will struggle against Florida State, even though I do think they will score some points, maybe a touchdown or two, and a field goal or two. But I'm not going to give them a chance to just score up against my Seminoles at Doak Campbell Stadium. So with that, I'm going... And now, here are my honorable mentions, or team or games of two teams that I gave in my predictions for without me explaining why I picked one team to beat another. Yeah, that is correct. I picked some of those teams to beat another of those teams. So anyway, guys, those are my predictions for Week 7 of college football. If you guys enjoyed this video, and if you agree with some of my predictions, please click the like button and comment down below to let me know what you think. And if you enjoyed what you've seen here and you want to see future videos from me, please click the subscribe button so that you never miss a video. I will see you guys next week on Friday, with a brand new video. Have a great week, BattleSquad, and as always, fight the good fight. Peace.